Alrighty, what's up, you goobers? Alright, I wasn't expecting to really record this because, I'll be honest with you, this is like the first ever not the first ever video, but like my first story that I've ever written. I will also note that in case you haven't read my bio, I don't even think I have it on my bio, but I'm a 16-year-old who just decided to make this story out of fun because I had asked my boyfriend to like make art of Rainbow Dash looking like Milestone 4 Shadletsky, and then we ended up like going a bit more and we made the he made it because I'm not the one who draws it. He made the cover art for it, and I decided, you know what, we'll just make this into a story, see how it goes. And so this is the first chapter of the story that I made, My Little Forsaken. I will also say this, I do not own MLP as it is by Hasbro, and Forsaken is owned by Souldrivenlove and her dev team. Alrighty, let me see if I can try doing this without having to stutter. And I mean by reading. I already know I stuttered just trying to say this stuff. Okay. This chapter takes place after the events from the description, by the way. Alright. Everyone was on the floor unconscious, to what seems to be the inside of a big cabin. Twilight was the first to wake up. After sitting up from the floor, she takes in the environment that she's in. Realizing they aren't in Equestria anymore, but somewhere else. She looks at herself, realizing she isn't a pony anymore. Rather, her human self. But something wasn't adding up. How could she look like this if she never went through the mirror? And she's not in front of the statue that's in front of the school either. So how can this be? Suddenly, a voice can be heard. Twilight turns her head to where the voice was heard, only to see someone in a black suit with a fedora, sunglasses, and headphones. And her hair color combination looked awfully familiar. Finally awake, I see, the figure asked while sitting on some furniture with her legs crossed. Yes, but who are you? Twilight asked as she stood up from the ground. The individual then approached Twilight and stopped right in front of her, taking off the sunglasses and fedora to reveal her identity as Sunset Shimmer. How could you not recognize an old friend? She asked while giving Twilight a warm smile. Sunset, you're here too? She asked as she gave Sunset a hug, glad to hear her after so long. Where are we? And better yet, what are you doing here? Twilight asked. Unfortunately, I can't provide you a good enough answer, other than this cabin. As for your other question, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I was going to pay you a visit. She blushed slightly, mentioning the visit she was going to pay Twilight, but it quickly disappeared as she turned to the rest of the big cabin. But when I went through the portal, I found myself here, and my whole outfit had changed. Well, it seems everyone else had their outfit changed too. Twilight looked at her outfit and everyone else's. So it seems. What is this I'm wearing? That doesn't matter. She pointed at the delivery man that was behind Sunset. What about him? Maybe he can tell us where we are. No use. I already tried talking to him, but all I got was, I was called to deliver some pizza earlier, but I don't think this is the right house. And I lost my car on the way here, so I don't know how to get back home. Which I don't get how that's going to help. And then I went to go pet the cat, which I thought would be able to take my mind off what's going on, but it seems this cat can be rude, to say the least. I also talked to this guy in the dining area, but all he said was, the best Forsaken player, or something. Whatever that means. But pretty much anyone you find here can't really give you an answer to where we are. But I found something outside that could be our ticket out of here. Twilight tilted her head to the side. Oh? And what would that be? Sunset then made her way to everyone else. Help me wake them up first. They need to be awake to know how we're getting out of here. Alright, but quick question. What were you going to visit me for? Did you need to talk about something? Twilight asked. Sunset blushed slightly again, but decided to avoid the question. That's not important right now. What's important is getting everyone awake and getting back home. Twilight noticed the blush, but decided not to go into it any further, as Sunset was right about waking everyone up and getting home.